Good morning, internet. Welcome to Johannesburg, South Africa. It is a glorious morning today, and I am joined by Nicole and Mrs. Eddie, aka Karen.
You're going to say you're in Melrose Arch?
I'm in Melrose Arch, yes. What's in Melrose Arch apart from a cycling shop? Can we go in there later? We're going to go to Tasha's. I had my Tasha's debut the other day, and it's delicious. Cheers. Cheers, Mrs. E.
Oh, mine is very, very cheers.
Chai latte, eh? As Mrs. Eddie says, ain't no diets going on here today. We've all ordered the bacon rosti. Enjoying a little bit of Drake in the Converse shop. Super high tops. Worst behaviour. Check these McLarens. They build these near where I live. The McLaren, and actually GB Kayaking, when I was with them, we're doing some testing with the McLaren on different types of carbon fibre for paddles and stuff. It's quite interesting. These are ridiculous though, these cars. Do you like that, bub?
I do like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the yellow one, I like the silver black.
Delightful. Look at the butt. Should we get a quick coffee, yeah?
Let's just do it. Let's commit.
Let's just get a naked coffee. Proper coffee.
Cheers.
Cheers, bub.
Let's have a little food experience.
This is our exciting Friday. I'm editing Canada Visual Vibes, and I'm about 30 seconds in. I think it's going to be about 6 minutes, maybe a bit more. Looking forward to showing you guys. We'll be watching Public Enemy.
Enemy of the state.
Enemy of the State. Alright, I've been making good progress with my Canada Visual Vibes, which I had to put on pause so I could edit the vlog, and it means that it's dark now and I've not done anything today. But Nicole and I, what are you looking for, bub?
Oh, shoot. Where did you put it?
I ate it. Sorry about that. Nicole and I have decided that we're going to do an Ask Ben and Nicole on Twitter, so because there's been a few requests for that. Looks like we've downscaled to a little baby Honda Jazz. This is like an old person's car. All old people get one of these when they hit 65. Welcome to Nelson Mandela Square. This is the famous Nelson Mandela statue. Dinner time. Dinner's finished and I might have bought some light reading. Might be planning something. Alright. We're back at the hotel and I did a little tweet saying ask Ben and Nicole some questions. So here are some questions. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, there's some quite inappropriate ones. Okay, question number 1 is from @BenBrownFans. What was your first impression of Nicole? Pressure. Long story short, I went to Cape Town, South Africa on a training camp in 2010, and I rented a scooter, and the owner of the scooter company was Karen, Nicole's mum. And Nicole's mum was saying, oh, my daughter's on gap year in the UK, she likes surfing, you guys should meet up, because she's horribly lonely because it's bad weather and there's no surf in the UK. Next thing, Karen's over in London visiting Nicole, and why don't we just all meet up and have lunch?
As you do.
As you do. Basically, Nicole and I were set up by Nicole's mum. And my first impression of Nicole was, wow, I'm far too short for this female.
That's what I am.
And she's way out of my league. That was my first impression.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You are out of my league.
You mean where?
You still are out of my league. I'm winning horribly. Okay, next question. This one's from Lauren. What is your favourite memory together?
There's not like one particular memory that fully stands out. Probably the road trip that we did together up the West Coast.
Yeah.
That's always a good.
That's what mine was going to be as well.
Okay, so basically we decided to go up the West Coast of South Africa, or Cape Town.
Do a little road trip.
Yeah, and we had been planning it for not ages, but like several days in advance. And we're gonna go camping. And we're getting really excited and stuff. Got to the camping site.
Super looking forward to
about
camping.
Like 400 k's later, and opened up our tent that I had packed and checked and made sure everything was there. Opened up the tent and I forgot the tent poles.
Basically, we were surrounded by the 100 top experts in camping in the world, and they watched us like spend 10 minutes trying to find the front door of the tent, then make sure it was pointing towards the ocean, and then realised that we'd forgotten the poles, and then screwed up the tent, chucked it in the car, and drove off as quickly as we possibly
It was
could.
the longest drive I've ever done.
Yeah, it
basically
worked
the
out
whole
really
weekend
nicely.
was a good thing.
That whole week, I vlogged that weekend, but I did a visual vibes.
Got stuck in the sand.
We got horribly stuck in the
at
sand.
night, and it's on the beach. There's no really set roads apart from the main road.
It was like
you go
casual
off-road,
off-roading.
like sand and stuff. And it got really dark and it was pitch black. We couldn't see a thing. And Ben's car wasn't 4x4 either. And we were driving, and we got stuck in the sand at night. And it was hillbilly land. And then I had to get out the car because the car had like a
reversing camera. It had a
Yeah.
reversing camera, but it was pitch black. And so I was looking at Nicole in the reversing camera, and she was going, go left, go right, so I didn't hit any of the rocks, and somehow we made it out, but it was like ultimate teamwork.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we bonded that night.
Crushed it.
Yeah. Teamwork.
That's gonna be screenshotted.
Nicole, this is from Aubrey Fight. What inspires your blog posts? They're always so interesting, and I love your perspective on things.
Thank you, Aubrey. I don't know, I guess just what's relevant at the time. I don't really have anything set in mind when I write it. Lots of it is like reflections of trips or memories, which is obviously easier to write about. But then the more controversial stuff, like the thing I just wrote on like the internet
Anonymity.
It's basically, I don't know, it's just relevant issues like to me that I've been noticing lately.
So you're just kind of writing about anything, really?
Yeah, well, not anything, but stuff that interests me, but also that I can get a response from and that other people can relate to.
Yeah. Thought-provoking stuff.
Yeah, but I particularly like writing about experiences.
What are your pet peeves?
Oh, being late. Number one pet peeve.
My pet peeve of Nicole. I think when I go in for a hug and she goes like this and pats me like that. And I'm trying to be all nice and romantic and intimate, and then I just get a nice pat on the back as if to say,
Job well done.
that's enough. Other than that, Nicole's perfect in every single way.
She's quite certain.
Okay, Chloe Badger asks, are you always this
You
majestic?
did not have to screenshot that. That is.
I'm just going to replay the clip for everybody right now. Oh yeah, I basically, before we jumped in the pool, I said, let's do something wild, and you decided to land flat on your back
Oh, it's really so I
and then
misjudged
complain about that.
that. But to answer your question, yes, I'm always that majestic.
Char Char Diaries says, how do you keep the sparks alive doing long distance? That's a good question, actually. It's very difficult, I find. It's true what they say, absence does make the heart grow fonder. I think if we were in each other's pockets 365 days a year, it wouldn't be the same relationship. I think we have a good opportunity to miss each other a lot. And it just means that when we do get to spend time together, it means a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, WhatsApp is the winner.
Yeah, WhatsApp. Whoa. When we're apart, we basically have a relationship with our WhatsApp, not
Yeah,
with
we
each
do.
other.
Yeah, but we always are making plans, and it's like with my job, doing the internet, I'm pretty much got free reign to do whatever I want, so at least I can come back here whenever I want. Alex asks, has Nicole farted in front of you yet? Or have you farted in front of her? I don't have that big an issue with flatulence. As in, I don't mind when you fart in front of me.
Oh, but I don't.
No, Nicole's not a big farter.
No.
Silent
I'm a lady.
and violent. And often blames it on the South African wildlife.
Such a lie.
Do you mind when I fart? I do fart.
You do fart.
I fart.
Often
Also, it's
announced.
like when the relationship starts off, don't pretend this isn't the case, guys. You're holding those farts in until it hurts so much that you ask to go to the toilet, and then you let rip in the toilet, basically, because you don't want to compromise the beginning early stages of the relationship. So either that, or you just try and judge whether it's going to be like a silent one and just kind of let it out as you're walking somewhere, or like clap and sing a song at the same time.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But in all honesty, Nicole woke me up with a fart once. You admitted it, and you woke yourself up as well. James Randall asks, why does Nicole's mum hate it when you drive, as in when I drive? I like to get close to the wildlife, like the elephants in particular. Nicole's mum, Karen, has a bit of a fear of African elephants, which is justified because they're huge and they do roll over cars and crush cars and stuff when tourists get too close. Whereas I'm like, just turn off the engine and just see what happens.
I love elephants, but from far.
Yeah.
Because they look friendly, but when they're up close, different story.
Oh no, they're super friendly. I'm mates with them all. Also, I'm like a qualified elephant behaviouralist. Next question. What was your first impression of Ben? Answer carefully.
Well, the good thing was that I didn't have any, what's the word? Expectations. I thought that, I think you just finished training and you had a shower, so your hair was all nice. And I thought you were quite cute. You're quite short, but cute short, like in a hot short.
You were wearing boots, short in a hot way.
Short and hot way, yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh wait, except they went for dinner and then ate about 10 times more than anyone else.
I just like to point out at this stage, I was training for a race called Devizes to Westminster, and it was like a week away, and DW is 125 miles, so I was basically eating everything I could in sight in preparation for this big race. But yeah, generally good impressions.
Good impressions all around.
Damn straight. Ryan Warner, how did Nicole feel about your daily vlogging in the beginning of you guys meeting? Well, I wasn't daily vlogging when we first met.
Yeah, we both didn't even know what vlogging was. Really.
I'd actually retired from kayaking and I was filmmaking and travelling around and spending some time in Cape Town, and then I met Louis, started the daily vlogs. It was a bit weird to start with.
Yeah, it was a bit, the whole concept of speaking to the camera was weird. You forget that you're actually talking to an audience. I still find it a little bit weird.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. To be honest,
Yeah.
I've only recently really started getting confident with talking to a camera and talking to a camera in public as well. Okay, and that is the last question. So, hope you guys enjoyed that little Q&A. Audience participation was very good today. I'm just getting enthused.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Nicole's probably gonna go discoing or something.
That's what I do.
Tomorrow we are flying back to Cape Town. Monday, it's Monday, I'm picking up Daisy, the Defender.
I think we should get a general consensus of whether you agree with the name Daisy or not.
Yeah, is Daisy a good name for the Defender or not?
Yeah, if you need Daisy.
Yeah, this is Daisy the Destroyer. Alright, yeah, so we're maybe thinking of other names than Daisy the Destroyer.
Like Daffodil.
Nope. Okay, check you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Nicole, for answering the questions.
Thanks for the questions.
Toodles. Night-night.
Night-night.
Night-night, guys. See you tomorrow. Remember to work hard, be nice to people. Try not to get lost or killed. Okay, love you, bye. very convincing. Now let go and pretend to fall off.